I stared at my computer screen, completely lost. I knew I had to get on the internet. I knew I wanted my work to be on the internet. I knew I wanted to build a website on the internet, but I had no clue how do you take your work and actually upload it to the internet. You see, this was back in 2002, so long before there were website builders. And you had to do all this coding, but I didn't even know about coding. I literally had no clue. I just knew I had a passion. I wanted to build my own business, and I had no idea how to do it. And this was in 2002. I just had my first baby, my daughter Xanthi, and I was so happy that I could be a stay-at-home mom, and I loved being a mom, but I'm still an entrepreneur at heart, and I like my independence. I like financial independence, and I didn't want to be reliant on somebody else to always be paying the bills. I wanted to be part of that team, and I just like growing and creating and building businesses. And I'd done pretty well offline, but I knew that the future was online, plus it would give me the opportunity to keep working from home so I could spend time with my baby and watch her grow, and then eventually have her brother as well. But I was stuck. I had no idea. I knew that I could write an article in a Word document and then somehow miraculously upload it to the internet. But how? Oh, I was so clueless. But then something amazing happened, and I'll share it with you in just 1 minute. But first, let me introduce myself. Hi, I'm Amanda van der Kulik, and if you're new to my channel, I help entrepreneurs just like yourself find ways to build a website, but also to build an online business that will create passive income from your passions. You see, in 2016, I ended up in a 3-week coma with a 20% chance of survival. But when I woke up, and months later, after months of rehab, suffering as a lung disabled person and realizing I could no longer physically work, I was so grateful when I finally was strong enough to open my laptop and see that even though I had not been working, while I was literally fighting for my life in a coma, I had been generating passive income, and I knew it was my mission to make sure that you know how to do that, so that no matter what life throws at you, you will be covered and safe and secure financially. If you're, of course, familiar with my channel and you're coming back, then welcome back. Okay, let's get started, because today we're going to focus on how to build a website that makes sales, that makes money, right? And without it being taking you hours and thousands of dollars, we're going to niddle down to the nitty gritty here, just the pure basics of what you need. Because I know that you're here because you want to know how to build a website. So I'll walk you through exactly how to do that in just a moment, but let me just explain what happened in my own story, because I think it's really relevant to you. So the problem is, maybe you're feeling overwhelmed at the thought of creating a website. You know you want to make one, but you have no idea where to start. Maybe you're going to have to learn how to do HTML coding, and you don't want to have to waste time doing that and then being all clueless like I was. Maybe you just want to build a really simple website, but you know that it's going to take money to get somebody else to do that, and you don't have the money to do that. Maybe you, just like me, you just want to find a way to work from home so that you can be home with your family and stay safe. And like me, I bet you don't want to waste hundreds of hours and thousands of dollars just to build your website. If you agree with me, give me a thumbs up below. Let me know, because I like to know what you find valuable and what you do not. Plus, what do you actually need to have on your website? Like, what pages do you need? Do you need any back-end things? We are going to cover everything that you need to get started with your online business and build a website for you. So right now, before we get started, I would like to know, tell me in the comments below, what is the biggest challenge that you are struggling with right now when it comes to either learning how to build a website or just building a website, right? Right in the comments below. I read every single comment, and I'd be happy to help you with those. All right, let's move on to what happened next. Okay, so I started searching for everything that I could find on the internet about building a website. Actually, at that time, I didn't even want to build a website. I just wanted to get one piece of information up on one web page. That was where I was wanting to start. I just wanted to know how to get my stuff on the internet. So I started learning and learning and learning, and then I started learning that the only way to do it at that time was to learn HTML coding and then upload that file in a PHP file. Oh, trust me, it's complicated. And it took me forever, but I did it, and it felt so great to finally get my stuff up on there. You know, I buckled down, I learned everything I knew to do that. But it took so long to build just one page that the idea of building a whole website was completely daunting to me. But of course, I wanted my business to grow. I wanted to have products and services, and I needed to figure out ways to connect payment processors to my website, and then how to fulfill the product orders, and so many other things. So by 2007, I actually did have most of my business together, which was wonderful, and it felt amazing to be that far. But just think about that, 2002 starting 5 years later. I don't want you wasting 5 years, which is why I'm sharing this story with you, because it is so relevant to why it's so important to find something that's going to make it easier for you, and that you don't need to be wasting your time testing the waters when other people like myself have already been there and already figured out the mistakes and figured out the things that work. So I had actually built a website helping parents with teaching children about money. And you'd think that I had won, right? Because I had a website, I had a product, I was making sales. But no, I had just built a hole even bigger for me to climb out of, because nothing talked to each other. At that time, I had a course that I wanted to have set up in a membership site so that people could have access to it, and it would open up every month and so on. But then I had to make that membership site talk to my sales page, which I had HTML coded on my website through a back PHP form anyway. Then I had to figure out how to make that talk to my payment processor. Oh yes, and then of course I wanted to grow my business, so I needed an affiliate platform so that I could ask other people to promote my products for me and then share the revenue. But of course that platform didn't want to talk to this platform, and then my email service, it didn't want to talk to this. And it was such a nightmare trying to glue and puzzle piece all these different apps and tools that you need to run an online business together. And I got to my breaking point, and I was so ready to just give up. It was honestly a nightmare. But I'll tell you what happened, because something amazing did happen. And that is why I am still here today, and I want to share it with you, because I know that this is going to make sure that you never get to that point of just wanting to give up because the tech is too hard. So what is the solution then? Okay, so before I tell you the rest of my story, I want to give you what you actually need when it comes to how to build a website for yourself that makes sales, that makes money, right? So what exactly do you actually need for your website, to build a website? It's actually really simple. All you need is a couple of web pages for your website and a couple of other tools, but they need to talk to each other. And the simple pages are, you need a home page. This one's actually optional. You actually do not need to have a home page to run a successful online business, but it is something that you will want down the track. So I've put it in here because it is a nice place, especially if you have like a business card. It's a really good place to get people started. But what you do need is an opt-in or a landing page. This is a page where you are offering something of value in exchange for an email address. And so let me show you an example of this. So I've got a new opt-in page here that I just created last week, and it is my Goal Setting and Achieving Them 101 free 10-day part course. And this is the opt-in page. So this is what it looks like. It's really simple. It's just literally achieve all of your goals this year. And then it's the Goal Setting and Achieving Them 101 course. Where would you like me to send your free course? You know, it's that simple. And that's all you need, is just a simple opt-in landing page that explains why it should be interesting for them. In this case, it's because they want to achieve their goals. Right? If you didn't want to achieve your goals, this would not be interesting for you. But if you did want to achieve your goals and you were looking for a way to achieve your goals, this would be interesting for you, and you would pop your name and your email. And little side note, I specifically ask for their best email, because some people like to they have like the good email that people always answer, and then they've got the email they just sign up for things and they never look at. Ask for the best email, because you want to be able to communicate with them. But anyway, that's on another day. We're actually going to cover more of that tomorrow. This is part of a 10-part course on how to start an online business 101. And every day for 10 days, I am going through different trainings to help you with building your website, but building your online business, all the steps you need. And so this is part of it. Today is actually day 5. Okay, so this is your landing page or your opt-in page. So you need one of these, and this actually could be the page that's on your or on your business card, because then you're driving traffic straight to your product or your service. Okay, and then the next one that you need is a confirmation page. Now again, this is optional. You could just go straight to a thank you page, which I will show you in just a moment. But with the way that the internet is going right now, and with the way that email providers are going right now, they really want you to what's called double opt-in your members. So when they opt in for something, they want you to send them an email that says, please confirm that you have opted in for this course. And then they have to click on the yes, confirm, I have opted in for this course, and then it goes to a thank you page. And the reason they do this is to cut down on spam, right? Because anybody could type in somebody else's email address. Well, if you got an email saying, thank you for opting in for this and this, you'd be like, I didn't opt in for that, right? So by having that, and if it was an email that came in and said, please confirm you opted in, you'd be like, I didn't opt in. And you would just ignore it or delete it. And then you would not be bothered by the company anymore. That's what we want. We want to only have people who are actually interested. And that's why we ask for the best email and we do a double opt-in. Again, we'll talk more about this tomorrow when we go over how to build an email list. So the opt-in landing page is not optional. You need one of those to start building your business. The home page is optional to begin with, but if you have like a brick and mortar business, then you will want to make a home page so that people can connect with you. And an example of a home page is this one here. No, this is not the one. Let's see here. Oh, here we go. Those ones I'll get to in just a minute. So this is a home page, and it's just literally, it's got links to the different areas of my business. I've got videos just for interest's sake for them, some different things, and my mission, a story about my time in the coma that I told you about, and so on. Just very simple. The whole purpose of this page is not specifically to capture leads. It's more just to give a general idea of the full business. So if you have a brick and mortar business or a business where people need to contact you to order something, then yes, you'll want a home page. But if you literally are just wanting to sell a product and a service specifically, you don't actually need this to start. And the next one that you'll need is the thank you page, which again is not optional because after they opt in, they do need to be redirected somewhere. Now, if you were offering an affiliate product, you could just literally send them then to that affiliate offer, which would be fine. But here's an example of a thank you page. Well, first of all, here's an example of the please confirm page. So once people opt in on this page, oh, let me just close that. Oh, I moved it over. Don't you love it when technology gets the better of you? Speaking of technology, no. This is the please confirm page. So literally all this page says is check your email, right? And I explain why. I'm like, congratulations, you're almost there. Go ahead, check your email. And again, we'll talk more about this tomorrow. I'll explain why I put these things. But this is the just check your email to get them to click on the confirm. The next page you're going to need is the thank you page. So once they click confirm in their email, they'll be sent to this page, which is a thank you page. And I'm going to share tomorrow things that you can do with this page because you want to have another call to action. Here you can see I've got this orange button down here, how to create what you really want in the 12 different dimensions of your life. Anyway, it goes to a training, which is very valuable for them, and that they will enjoy, and they'll get that know, like, and trust. And there is an option to upgrade to a certain level in this course, the specific goal setting one here, that they can then have a look at if it's of interest to them. So this is your thank you page. So you would literally just have thank you and then access to whatever it was that you offered on your opt-in or landing page. Now again, what you're offering on your opt-in and landing page is something that you're going to give them for free. Think of it as like a pre-product, a product that comes before your main product, but that is related and makes them, like, gives them value, something they can use right away, but then also makes them kind of need your product to make life easier. So they could do it on their own, or they can make it easier using your product. That's kind of the generic idea of that. Okay, and so the next one is legal pages, and I showed you those a second ago. So, or I gave you a quick sneak peek. Here they are. You need a privacy page, a terms and conditions page, and an earning disclaimer page if you're doing any affiliate marketing. If you're not doing affiliate marketing, then you don't need the earnings disclaimer because you're obviously selling your product, so they know that you're going to make money on the product. But you need this if you're offering somebody else's product because they need to know that you're recommending them. Okay, so here are some examples. So this is an earnings disclaimer, right? Nice long page. And you'll see at the bottom even at the home page here, at the bottom of the home page is where the links are: disclaimer, privacy policy, terms and conditions. So this was the earnings disclaimer page. This is my privacy policy. This is my terms and conditions. And I'll have a look and see if I can find the link. I use a special service to generate my legal documents because I'm not a lawyer. I want to make sure that they're done right. And if I'll look up the link for you and I'll pop it in the description below so that you can use them as well if you need to, if you want to. The other thing that you want to have is a 404 error page. Again, this is optional, but it's highly recommended. Now let me show you a 404 error page. So if I went to Cleverdo, which is my site here, and I wanted to look for something, and say I typed in how to fly, just I'm being ridiculous here, but I type in how to fly, it comes up with an oops or an error page. So this is one, and it's like, oops, looks like you got lost. Now if we go to another one of my websites, let's go to amandavandergulik.com and let's just type in how to fly. Again, I'm not sure why I thought of that, but that's what I thought of. This is another 404 error page, and I'm actually shifting more to this form because it's nice and simple, and it just gives them a couple of options here. It's like, oops, it looks like this page has been lost, right? Go back home or go to my blog or find some hidden treasures, which actually then directs them back to a landing page for another free offer. So, there's a bit of marketing in there as well. All right, so those are the pages that you need. Really, that's it. Again, you don't necessarily need the home page, so you need an opt-in or a landing page. You need a thank you page. Again, you don't necessarily need a confirmation page, but it is recommended. You need the legal pages, so there are 3 of those. So you literally only need 5. Of course, I highly recommend you have the 7. So those are the main ones. And of course, you can build once you grow, but money loves speed, so just get up and started. Don't waste your time perfecting things. You can make it pretty later. It's a huge tip. Trust me, I spent so much time, because I'm a perfectionist, perfecting things, and you're wasting your time and your money, so just don't do it. Okay, so now what other tools are you going to need? You're going to need an email service provider, some way to communicate with your customers and with your leads. You're going to need a payment processor, some way to take the money, so like PayPal or Stripe. You're going to need a membership site if, again, this is optional, if you're selling a course. If you're not selling a course, you don't need a membership site. But if you want to just have a digital online course, then you'll need a membership site. You need a help desk, some way that they can ask for help. Again, they can just email you personally, which is what I started off doing, but oh my gosh, the amount of emails you get into your personal private inbox can be quite overwhelming. So to have a nice help desk in one area, and you just go into it once a day and check out the tickets and answer them, will save you so much stress. So I highly recommend a help desk, and it can be simple, so don't worry. And a blog, again, is optional, but it's a fabulous marketing tool because it constantly changes the information. Google actually enjoys delivering blogs as options when people are searching for things in the browser, because they know it's constantly updating education information, and that's what the people searching, they want education information, so they serve it up. That's why I highly recommend using a blog to help promote your website. And if you want your business to grow, then you're going to need an affiliate platform so that you can let other people refer you, and then you pay them a commission for the referral. You wouldn't have had those sales otherwise, which is why you are very happy to pay them a commission for it, because they just brought you in new leads that you would have never otherwise seen. And again, it's optional or when you want to grow, but it is something that if you're looking for a website builder, if it's already included, it's a huge bonus, because trying to make things talk, again, can be very tricky. All right, so I am actually going to show you the inside of the website builder that I use in just a moment. But first, I want to continue my story because I know that the mistakes that I made really, really can save you so much time. So like I mentioned before. So let's continue on with my story here. So after finally getting to that tipping point of wanting to literally just throw in the towel, my dear friend Donna Fox told me about this new all-in-one business platform, like for online businesses. It's a web builder, and she was working with her friend Mike Filsaime, who is like one of the most genius internet marketers in the world. And she told me how they were coming out with this new software, and she asked if I wanted to be a beta tester to test the product out. And I was like, are you kidding me? Of course I want to, because I'm literally ready to just give up. Like, I was so close to just canceling everything I had online, and that's when she showed up. Isn't it funny how that happens sometimes? Anyways, so Donna was also the lady who showed me how to build membership sites and how to make money online. Like, she's amazing. And she had also helped me set up my affiliate platform before as well. But again, The platform was fabulous, but getting the pieces to talk was just driving me mental. But I knew that she always recommended the top service, like the top tools, the ones that had the best quality and the best user support, because it's important, especially when you have no idea what you're doing. You want to be able to talk to someone and get the help when you need it. So I had two choices. I could either totally give up all my dreams and not be an entrepreneur anymore, or at least not an online entrepreneur, and work really hard on being an offline entrepreneur, or I could take up her offer and make my online life so much easier. So of course I took up her offer, and that new platform at the time, this was like back in 2017, 2018, I can't quite remember, it was called Kartra, and it literally saved my life. And however, after the beta had ended, I was stuck with a new monthly subscription fee for this service that was a bit more than my budget, but that was it. I was either do that or just don't have an online business. So I just did it. I mean, you just do what you got to do, right? So, it's not the end of the world, but I was definitely open if there was going to be another option. But it had to be as good or better than Kartra, because it was good. It was not good in the beginning. It was clunky. But after 2 years of working really hard on it, it got good. So about 2 years later, Donna actually told me that her and Mike were starting another company with some other entrepreneurs. And this one was going to be called Groove Funnels. And it was going to be an all-in-one platform, just like Kartra was. Only what they'd noticed, because again, Mike Filsaime is like this huge internet marketing guru, but he's also a technology geek, and he knew the combination of what a search engine needs to rank your websites really fast and what a marketing system needs to make people want to buy from you. So that combination worked really well, and he decided to create a platform similar to Kartra, but so much better that it would be really fast. And Google loves fast websites, fast loading websites. So people aren't sitting there waiting for the page to load, right? Fast loading websites. And Kartra was a little clunky still. And so when she told me about this, I was like, yeah, sign me up. So yeah, as wonderful as Kartra was, and it really, really was wonderful, and I will forever be indebted to them for saving my online business. It just wasn't running at the speed that I wanted it to run. Plus, there were other apps that I needed to have to really build up my business for what I was doing that Kartra just didn't have available, and Groove was going to have available as part of their platform. So it was a pretty easy decision to decide to, yes, go ahead. And she offered me the opportunity to be a beta tester again. So I signed up to be a beta tester with them. And I knew that they wanted to be the best and the most affordable online business marketing tool for helping you build your website and for helping you run your online business. It included so many apps, and I'll go in and I'll show you what's in there in just a moment, because it is unbelievable. But the coolest thing is they wanted to let people actually start a business for free, and not just like a 14-day trial for free, but like literally for free, for lifetime free, right? And then as your business grows, then you just move up to the pro level and you get more space for more emails and more pages on your website. But you don't need those when you're starting, right? So that's why I was so excited to drop in on this and just really dive deep and learn more. And again, it was clunky in the beginning, just like Kartra was. Only what took Kartra 2 years to get to took them less than a year to get to. Like, they were on it. So I was really happy that I made the switch, and I'm actually currently moving all of my stuff over to Groove right as I'm filming this right now. Well, clearly not in this moment, but you know what I mean. So yeah, I mean, the best part is that it's costing me less and it's helping me rank my websites better. So you really can't ask for more than that. Like, it's saving me money and it's making me rank, so I'm getting free traffic faster just because I'm using this platform. So I am so grateful that Donna always lets me in on whatever is the best place to go. And I will always share whatever she recommends to you, because she has been my mentor for over a decade and she's never once steered me wrong. She's incredible. So yeah, best of all, they do have a free level so that people like yourself who are just getting started, just want to know how to build a website. You want an all-in-one platform that's going to do it. So I was just so excited that I finally made it to that point where I had everything I needed to run my business. And so let me give you a sneak peek inside. Okay, so let's have a look here. I've got Oh, my mouse is not cooperating. Here we go. So this is their website. So if you go to groovewithamanda.com, then you'll end up on this page and you can actually get started for free right there. And then once you're inside, let me take you inside. I'll just reload because I had lunch, so it timed out on me. And so once you're inside the online business platform, you'll see they've got everything here. Pages, like so you can build how to build a website right in here, how to sell your products, like Groove Sell, where you sell your digital products. Over here is Groove Cart, where you sell your physical products. Groove Mail, this email service provider, where you can actually have all your follow-up campaigns and you can email with your clients. Groove Member, which is the membership site. They host your videos for you. They even have their own blog. I don't know any other all-in-one platform in the world that also has its own blog. And the really cool thing about Groove Blog, because trust me, I've been using WordPress for over a decade. It is clunky, it is slow, it doesn't always rank very well. With Groove Blog, whenever I write a new post, it literally ranks on the first page of on Google within a day or more, or a day or so. It's just unbelievable. It's so simple and it's so easy for you to put the SEO stuff that you need in the back end. Don't worry, we'll talk about that in another day of this course. You can even run webinars through here. So it has everything. You can see the drop down here of everything that it's got in there. And there are more things coming. There are quizzes and surveys and so many tools. Now you don't need all these tools, so don't get overwhelmed. But it's nice to know that they're here because eventually as your business grows, you will want to use these tools. So you may as well have an online platform that actually has them already in them, right? So I want to show you how to build. So I showed you the pages that I had, right? So this is the page builder right in here. And so this is that goal setting challenge. So you can see it's so simple. I go in here and I can edit the settings. I can put my keywords in here. I can put the picture I want. So if you post this, a link to this, like in Facebook, this picture would come up. Like it's all nice and easy. You put a little description. This is all the stuff that helps you rank on your on a search engine like Google, and it's so easy to publish. You literally just press a publish button. So this is the opt-in page, the landing page. This is the please confirm page, and this is the thank you page. Like simple, right? So simple. So I wanted to show you how easy it is. And look over here, as far as when you're building, you can use, let me go out of here again. Let's go back to here and let's pretend we're going to create a new page. You just open this up and you've got single pages, you've got templates, pre-made templates here. You can even choose what area. Are you wanting to do a freebie? Are you looking for a digital product, beauty, thank you pages, whatever kind of page that you're wanting to build, there are templates already made in here. And the real cool part is that these templates are already tested that they convert. So you don't have to waste your time trying to figure out what's going to convert. You just take one of these templates and then you just adjust it for your product. Then you can create templates of your products. So here's my products and I've got templates of here. You can also, if you found a website that you really like the layout of, now you can't copy somebody's website, but you can copy the layout. There is no legal reason why you cannot copy the layout. It has nothing to do with their product or service. And so you put that website in here and then it will copy the layout for you, and then you can fill in the pieces. I have to say though, as a tip, I actually prefer using one of theirs because again, it's already been tested to be good for converting, and it works already really well with the Groove platform, so it's much easier to work with. If you would like, let me know in the comments below if you would like me to create templates of the landing page, the thank you page, and the confirmation page, and then I can create templates for you, and I'll let you know later. Is make sure you're definitely signed up for this 10-part course, or else I can't let you know. And then I can give you access to that as a thank you for going to get your free Groove account through my link. I'd be happy to create that for you. So let me know in the comments below if you think that would be helpful, and then I will do that for you. Okay, and then as well, Groove with Amanda is clearly my link, so it's an affiliate link, which means I earn a commission on it, at of course no extra cost to you. That's the key. When you promote somebody else's product, it doesn't cost the person you're promoting it to anything extra. You're just getting a thank you for the referral, and so you're helping, like it's perfect. And so my way of thanking you for going through my referral link to groovewithamanda.com is I'm going to give you this free bonus to help you drive free Google and YouTube traffic to your website. So after you've built your website, we can start driving traffic to it. Now, if you decide to go for their pro version, if you really know that your business is going to be big, or they might just have a special deal on right now, then grab it. And then you also get access to all these other bonuses here, where I'm going to go into a deep course of how to get free traffic from Google and YouTube. So it's using this checklist over here, but I'm going to show you exactly how to do it. I'm also creating a lead magnet creation course for you, and as soon as it's ready, you'll get access to that. I have, as you saw with the goal setting, I have my goal setting and actually achieving them course, so you'll get access to that as a gift. Thank you. Plus, my friend Paul Murphy is a sweet friend of mine, and he is really great at getting your websites listed on the first page of Google within 24 hours. And he's allowed me to give away his 24-hour ranking system to anyone who upgrades to pro through my link. So that was really sweet, and I am so excited to give you that. Let's go back to here. So that was the sneak peek, and yeah, you just head over to groovewithamanda.com and you can literally build your website today. Like, it's unbelievable how quick that goes. So what are your next steps? Well, I've got homework for you for today and tomorrow. So first of all, make sure that you have signed up for this free 10-day email course, How to Start an Online Business 101. And just go to groovewithamanda.com/online business 101. And what you're going to learn in the 10-day series, we start off with a general how to build an online business, everything you're going to need to know, all laid out step by step. Then we're going to dive deep into the steps. We find your niche. We choose what to sell in day 3. We validate your product to make sure it's actually going to make sales before you go to the effort of creating your product. Again, today's one was how to build a website. And tomorrow we're going to talk about how to build an email list. And then we go into how to generate leads, how to actually drive traffic to your website, which I'll share some of the things from that free bonus that you're going to be getting when you get your GrooveFunnels account. So if you get it already, you'll have a checklist. So when we go through it, it'll make more sense for you. And then I have a bonus. I'm going to teach you how to create a sales funnel. Although sneak information here, I kind of showed you something already today, but there's more to it, and I'll dive deeper into that in that bonus. And then how to create an online course if you want to create an online course, and also how to create passive income so that if you unfortunately get stuck in a coma like me, struggling for your life, you don't need to worry about what money coming in. You can focus your time on getting healthy and healing again for your family. That is so important, and that is my whole mission of why I'm sharing all of this with you. Then we're going to also talk about how to promote your online business using social media strategy, and how to create a content marketing strategy, and then some essentials for running your online business. So this course is going to be packed solid of information for you, and it's free. Just simply head over to groovewithamanda.com/online business 101, and it is yours. And then every day you will get the email for the next lesson. The second step you need to do is map out your pages. So now you know which pages you need. Map out what you want to say on those. And you can literally come back here, pause the page, and use mine as an example and just kind of write in what you would have on yours. So make a map of your pages. Then get your Groove account. Actually, I would do that first before you forget. Grab your free account. Again, it's free even if you're already using a software that builds your online funnel or builds your online business. Still grab this free account because there are other apps included in it that are not with the other ones that you could use. And they have integrations to make them talk, which is incredible. And I've never seen that before either. And I don't know any other platform that does that. So I'm really happy about that. And then would you share this video with somebody? If you found this helpful, if you found this valuable, will you share this with another entrepreneur and help make it easier for them to learn how to build a website for them that makes money and makes sales too? I would really appreciate that. I appreciate your support. Plus, it lets the algorithm know when you like this video, when you subscribe and hit the notification bell, when you leave comments, when you share all those little pieces. When you do that, you're telling YouTube that you value the content in these videos. And I appreciate that because that then sends a signal to YouTube to go ahead and share this video with other people just like you. Okay, people who are interested in creating their own freedom through their own online business. Plus, there is an extra benefit here for you. When you do this 10-day course with a friend, you become each other's accountability partners. And you can be like, oh, did you choose your niche yesterday? Yes, I did. Okay, no, I struggle with this. Okay, let's talk about this. And you can actually go through the different things together. It's like, oh, did you get the whole how to build a website thing? Or what page are you missing? Oh, well, you're actually missing this page. You get to help each other. And that's really valuable, because being an entrepreneur can sometimes be really lonely, and it's really helpful to have somebody to partner up with your separate businesses, but to partner up with as accountability partners. So I hope that's helpful anyway. If it's helpful, let me know. Give me a thumbs up and let me know. Tomorrow, all you have to do is look for your day 6 email, where we're going to dive deep into how to create an email list, because a lot of people focus on building their platforms on social media, but you don't own social media, and social media could one day just go, oh, delete, and there go all your leads, followers, fans, whatevers. So you want to make sure you take your social media, or wherever you're getting your leads from, and collect them in your own email database, because you own your email list. Nobody else owns it. Nobody else can take it away from you. And so it is key to having and running a successful online business, and it's key to growing, because people will want to partner with you when you have a good email list. All right, so we're going to dive deep in with that tomorrow, unless you're already ready. If you're already ready to dive in, then you can head over right here, and I'll see you in there, and we'll get started.